Hello to my Aries and happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. Let's get into your reading. So the moon is in Aquarius, right? So you want to pay attention to how your body feels, right? So when the moon is moving through these zodiac signs, you absolutely want to pay attention to how your body feels because that could be a physical indication that spirit or source inside of you is trying to get a message through to you. So during the waning moon in Aquarius, the energy is perfect for releasing outdated beliefs, detaching from emotional baggage, embracing visionary change. Aquarius rules innovation, freedom, and higher thinking, while the waning phase encourages letting go and reflection. So let's start the tone out. Talk to your first house. I am valued by my community. So we're talking about people's first impression of you, your personality, your temperament, your appearance, your self-image, your self-awareness, and your outlook on life, right? So people value you. You're valued by your community. So there you go, right? Your sun sign, moon, rising, Venus does not have to be Aries, just so we're crystal clear. We're talking about your first house, your first house. And so even the way, if you're reading cards, the way people read cards, something for you is starting to be outdated. Somebody is now really tapping into your gifts, right? So um, as you'll start to see, readers read cards however they read cards, right? So um, somebody is tapping into all their clairs, other psychic gifts, but the great I am, somebody is seeing that the great I am is inside of them and you're valued by your community. So 833, long game. This is a journey. Your angels are encouraging you to have faith in divine timing. The new balanced habits you formed are not temporary. They are meant to be implemented for the rest of your journey on this earth plane. Reflect now on how your mindset can shift to better accommodate your new routines. Um, Let go of any timeline you may have that is not attached to better habits you've gained recently. Things will play out as they should. Things will play out as they should. So source wants you to get out and get some sun, in other words, and talk to people. Like get out and get some sun, talk to people so you can stay focused. Because we're talking about that color yellow there, right? You're learning how to go where you are appreciated and not where you are tolerated. Somebody had two energies. One succumbed to passive and powerless behavior. The other one was egotistical, materialistic, and forceful. And these are two types of energies. Like in other words, one somebody's a bullying type of spirit. The other one was being bullied. They lost some kind of focus and started talking about you behind your back. Maybe they were just swamped and just wasn't paying attention. These could be fire energies, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but something around your first house, your personality, your temperament, your appearance, your self-image, first impression, self-awareness, outlook on life, and something around your fifth house, which in terms of romance. I mean, they were talking about all of these things: romance, your creativity, your children, your projects, your fun, like how you like to have fun, your self-expression, your hobbies, what makes you feel good. Um, and then also your ninth house, your higher education, your philosophy, law, religion, travel, ethics, morals, personal beliefs, and spiritual beliefs. All of this was going on behind someone's back, right? Two types of energies. One type succumb to passive and powerless behavior. The other type egotistical, materialistic, and forceful. So all you need to know is that you're valued by your community, and it's time to stay focused and say later for those types of energies. No and ifs or buts about it. Let's get into it. Okay, let's just be crystal clear. You know your worth and you know your value. Anybody that doesn't value you, no matter who you are, we talk about your first house. Somebody saw you're being focused. Somebody didn't realize how focused you could be. So I feel like I'm talking to somebody that's high vibration, my energies who are very high vibrational. Here we have Knight of Swords here. Yeah, you're focused. Somebody thought you were running away from something, but you're very, very focused. Um, I feel like somebody is getting ready to start traveling. because somebody may have been speaking into existence. We're talking about somebody's a prayer warrior. You may have been speaking into existence. I can't wait to travel. I want to go here. I want to go there. And so somebody stay focused. Somebody manifested something, right? Nine of Wands, so that you won't have to go back to being around certain connections, energies who like, well, being connected to, when I say connections, I mean like this number 8 to the side. It looks like a chain. So something would have a chain reaction of just being even connected to certain energies. Um, and what people are saying about you behind your back. Yeah. So 10 of Wands here. Something has just been so stressful. Like somebody's just not carrying that load anymore. Somebody's just like, you've been trying to stay focused. Here's the 8 of Wands here. Yeah. And so you're breaking some kind of a chain. You're breaking some kind of a chain, cycle, or curse is what you're breaking. This is the 8 of Wands, and something is just happening really fast for you. And this is where somebody is going to be like, somebody's prayers are being answered very quickly. I feel like somebody is going to be traveling. It's a lot. It looks like it's a lot of travel in somebody's future. Here we have the 7 of Wands here. So this is going to be your defense. Your defense is, I don't have time for certain things. I'm not even making time for certain things. I'm closing certain things out. I got a plane to catch. I don't even have time to carry a burden. I don't even have time to carry a burden. Moving on. Right? Here's the Page of Wands here. Yeah, of anybody being shady, right? Something about you are very active. Something about your energy is very, very active. As a kid, somebody has a new project that they're focusing on. You feeling free to explore. Somebody's feeling pretty excited. So this is good high vibration energy. So it's like you're not going back to carrying a load. Um, a spiritual load, looking at here, but in a physical sense, where somebody could have felt like something about you may like your back was heavy, so somebody's back could have been hurting. Somebody could carry a lot of like frustration or anger or something in their back, like they got the weight of the world on their shoulders. Somebody's just releasing something. So it's like it's not your burden to hold. You need to stay focused and get as far away from some kind of burden or something to hold. It is and just go ahead and cut ties. Yeah. Two energies were in someone's ear possibly about you, and source is saying to you, you need to just go ahead and cut ties and create something new. Something as far as you're concerned, somebody has a proposal coming across their path, could possibly be marriage, new feelings about something in terms of like maybe spiritual union or physical union or something. But somebody's like, okay, you're not carrying someone's emotions or whatever on your back. Remember I said, and we talked about your the moon moving through these zodiac signs. Right now, it's in Aquarius, so it can affect your calves, your ankles, your shin, your Achilles. Sources saying if you're catching cramps in that area, somebody could be dehydrated. I'm not a medical doctor, but I'm trying to tell you that source spirit is trying to tell you something from within through your physical body, right? So it's like, okay, it's time to journal some things, not put a whole lot of energy into some things. So you're about to cut ties with um, you're about to cut some ties with something you may have been confused about in the past. You may have been confused about something in the past, but you're breaking some kind of a generational cycle chain and curse. Somebody does not want to be spiritually tied to something. Right? Here's the Four of Cups here. So um, something could have made somebody lament. Something could have made somebody lament of just how much energy may have been put into something. Somebody could have, like I said, could have lamented over something. But so it's like, but for what? You're moving on. Here we have the Ten of Pentacles here. Something about you and somebody are creating some kind of a legacy. You and somebody are staying focused about creating some kind of a legacy together. You and somebody. It could be you and your kids. It could be you and the spouse, you and the partner, you as a business partner. But I feel like Source is telling you that you're valued by your community. So yeah, here we have the Nine of Swords here. So something has just been a nightmare. Yeah, something has been a nightmare for you, possibly behind closed doors. 9 to 11, and then 10. Yeah, so somebody is, yeah, something has possibly been a nightmare for you behind closed doors. So, but 7 of Cups here. Um, you have left the building already. Wherever you, and when I, y'all know what I'm saying when I say you left the building, like you may have not physically been in a building, your physical body. Like once your emotions leave a situation, as far as you're concerned, it's only a matter of time. Physically, you moved on. So yeah, so something has been a journey for you, like just in terms of how um, looks like maybe family or something is concerned. Family and friends or something may have been concerned. But here we have the Two of Wands here. What is this card? Okay. Somebody has the whole world in front of them. You could be waiting on some results for something or some decisions to be made or, but somebody's ready to start traveling. I feel like somebody's about to start making some travel plans. Looking at your cards here, somebody's about to start making some travel plans. Yeah, somebody's about to start making some kind of travel plans, but Three of Wands here. Yeah, it's just too much conversation going on around you, that just almost whoever you are, there's too much conversation going on around you, too many familiar spirits, too much conversation going on around you about something. So, like I said, 9 of Cups here. So, something is going to feel like emotionally, like in terms of your fire, in terms of you being a prayer warrior, it's going to be a wish come true. Somebody has always wished that they could travel. Or have travel companions, but somebody just does not like to. What's interesting when I'm looking at your cards here, talking about your first house, is that somebody don't really like staying still too long. Like somebody really likes them moving around. Somebody likes to get out in the sunshine. It's like the sun recharges somebody, and somebody really likes to have a good time. Whether you're taking short trips, um, but somebody is definitely intelligent. So you like talking, you like having like a wide range of conversations with people, but something was just you putting too much energy. Somebody was putting too much energy in the wrong thing. It was just exhausting. So it's time to move. It's time to move on. It's time to start on your journey. It's time to travel. Like instead of doing these short trips, I feel like somebody is really getting ready to do some world travel. Yeah, yeah, and I feel like your confidence level is about to increase. Yeah, yep, your confidence level is about to increase because somebody's demons was just being confused. Somebody's demons were really just what it's like. What were you so confused about? Yeah, about their gifts. Somebody because people have been demonizing your high priestess gifts for so long, or just demonizing your intuition. That's what this is. Your intuition for so long. Um, Source is saying you're not gonna be one demonizing your intuition. You're gonna be just listening to your intuition. You're gonna be listening to your intuition. You're going to be listening to your intuition. hmm 5 of Swords here. Something, somebody's intuition was telling somebody something when somebody made you cry about something. Like somebody put a lot of energy into something. Because I'm looking at this Ace and 4 of Cups, is 7 of Cups. But something is now closed out, and a lot of your wishes are coming true. But in terms of whatever it is that you put in your energy behind, whatever you prayed for, something is coming true. But Source is saying to you, it's time for you to travel. It's time for you to travel. It really, really is time for you to travel. Somebody is tired of like mind games. Somebody's just tired of a whole bunch of stuff. So good for you. Yeah. You're not a fool. You're moving on from something. Yeah. Yeah. So somebody has a lot of gifts they carry on them, like you carry it in your back, like somebody is abundant and very fertile in the soil, the seeds that you sow, that you plant. So it's like somebody has the Midas touch. That's why it feels like somebody feels like they're jumping out of a treasure chest because a fortune, like somebody has the Midas touch. So you have the power to speak fortune into existence, but somebody has been putting their energy into something else. Like, yeah, you've been putting your energy into something else. So it's like, I didn't tell you to do that. I need you to be a prayer warrior and the King of Swords. So I said, I need you to be a prayer warrior, right? And I need you to know who's behind something. Um, like get on your throne, in other words. So that is what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. First, just need somebody to learn how to stay focused. It's time to hop on some planes. For some of you all, you will be on airplanes, traveling around. What else we have here? 2, 3, 5. Yeah, something you won't be going back to. Something as far as stress and asking all these people for help and you know talking and doing all giving so much air to anger and anxiety and frustration and all this other stuff. Somebody's going to break that chain because you're breaking some kind of generational cycle chain and curse. And somebody from now on gonna be like, you know what? I'm going straight to source. I'm going straight to source. Somebody learned when they were younger how powerful their prayers are. Something could have happened while somebody was waiting at a bus stop or something when somebody was younger. Somebody realized how powerful their prayers were. Yeah, so you're learning how to move on and move beyond um, heartbreak and disappointment. Somebody could have tattoos. I don't know who would have. Somebody could have tattoos. Yeah, but you're cutting ties with somebody and you're not talking to them anymore. I don't know who has tattoos, but it's a loved one who has a tattoo or something. But whole lot of conversations been going on around something, trying to make somebody look like a fool behind their back. But somebody is now cutting ties, no longer talking to somebody and just moving on. Let's see what else we got going on here and creating something new. Where's the creating something new for two energies? Because I'm seeing Ace of Cups here twice. All right. So there could be an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius that was talking about somebody behind their back. But again, those are energies that was being attacked. Your first house, your fifth house, and your ninth house. Let's go ahead and close it out. Yeah, so you're building your third eye string. Third eye string. So the pineal gland is affected when the moon moves into Pisces. So somebody could have a moon in Pisces. Um, and source just wants you to build your third eye string. Build your third eye string. Somebody's sun or moon could be in Pisces. Hmm. Um, let's see what else we got going on here. Clearing. So as true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift from mind to God's. Such freedom. Such freedom. All right. That is what I have for you. I think this is it. This is it. Something about somebody North Node. Somebody so North Node is in Sagittarius. Somebody felt like something was their way or the highway, thinking that somebody was a fool, doing something behind someone's back. No problem. You are not meant to struggle and fight your way through. Drop the concerns of your ego and watch imaginary walls crumble away. You've already won something. The door is open. Pure intention can open doors in the universe and make the impossible possible. Believe deeply in the goodness and watch the magic happen. Trust your feelings. You are unique. Your destiny is waiting for you to write your story and pave your own path. Follow your heart. Don't let others dictate who you should be. Um, what do you want? If you react negatively to the success and joy of others, it's a sign that you want more for yourself. Don't hold yourself back. Expand your comfort zone. That is what I have for you. Hopefully, I'll see you all in the next video. Again, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I will see you all in the next video. Make it a great week. And also listen to your physical body. Listen to your physical body. All right. That's what I have for you. Bye.